So I'm Sarah Holbrook. I'm in a band called SHEL, which is me and 3 of my sisters, and SHEL's an acronym for our names. It's Sarah, Hannah, Eva, Liza. And we've been playing music professionally now for about 2 or 3 years. We were all in college, and we dropped out of college when we signed with Universal Republic. And since then, we've left Universal Republic for a number of good reasons on both ends, and have continued touring pretty much full-time internationally. And I play the violin. I play fiddle too. On the fiddle, I have a DPA microphone that comes in from top, which is for just the front of house. And then I have a LR Bags pickup, which I have on there to kind of fill out the DPA. So basically, I'm sending both feeds to the sound guy, and he's up there like mixing it, because every room is so different. He mixes it how he feels like it needs to be. I love the sound of the DPA, but it can't come through the monitors because we have one, like a drum kit on stage, and then we also have, she also beatboxes. And when that starts going, the DPA, because it's a condenser microphone, like very focused sound, starts feeding back through the monitors. And so what I've had to do is just run the 2 lines to the front of house, and they send back the piezo for me, the LR Bags. The complication with that has been sometimes like they can't tell the difference between the two, and so to be like, you know, here, let me mute this so you can see what the microphone is. Don't send the microphone to the monitors and things like that. So it's been really hard to kind of focus in and be like, you know, here are the two, there's just 2 channels. We were at NAMM in LA, and that's when I first heard about Felix, and Evan was kind of talking me through what it did, and I remember I was excited about it, and my sound engineer was also there, and he got excited about it, and he came to me separately and told me about it, and I was like, no, I've already heard about Felix, like, you don't have to sell me Felix. Evan Grace brought Felix up to Fort Collins for our big hometown show, which sold out, was like a big hoopla, and we got to try him out, and it was super. Our sound engineer thought it was great. Everybody thought it was great. I thought it was great. What's really awesome about it is Felix allows you to mute all of the channels, because you're basically sending both channels to Felix, and you can either mix it yourself and send that to the sound guy, or send it separately to the sound guy, and so I usually send it separately. When we plugged him in today, especially, and we got to kind of play around with him in that big room, we didn't have to touch a thing. And especially on that DPA microphone, you can just leave that flat and it's fine. But what's great is that I can mute the microphone, which I have never been able to do before, so that I can tune while somebody else is talking. And the violin is loud anyway, and so if you have a microphone on it in the front of house and people are trying to talk, it just doesn't, and you're tuning over them talking, it doesn't work out. Our sound engineer, he said, we have to find something so that you can mute that microphone. And then to be here and like be able to mute the microphone is like, okay, we did it, we found it. It's Felix. Yeah, I think Felix is a game changer because it's so small, like it's easy to travel with, you know, and you can just take it places. Sorry, that was terrible.